Hi to one and all. So I welcome you all to the hack series where we try to hack a particular exam paper. And today's paper that we are going to hack is your company law paper. So when I say hack means what? There is some tips, tricks and techniques where when we follow it, we get a guaranteed assurance that we clear the paper. Okay, now what is this guaranteed assurance? So there are some strategies which I have seen over the past few years that if you follow it, you get definite success, or at least whatever marks you're going to get, you will get a little more. So let's see what are those tips and tricks for the company law paper. So the very first hack to crack your company law paper, just by listening to what I'm going to say now, you are going to clear the paper. So let's see what it is. The hack one is something very funny. The hack one is that you have to start the answers with the section number. You have to learn the definition section also. For example, if I say dividend, so you should know section 2 what talks about dividend. Then you need to underline the sections. You need to learn the format for resolutions. Drafting also comes, you need to learn that. You need to learn the format for situational questions. You need to revise the full syllabus before going. You need to remember certain important LODR regulations, and you need to learn certain secretarial standards. Sir, what are you saying? Hack 1 is so many things to do. Learn the section numbers, I haven't learned. Learn the draft format, sir. I don't know the draft formats. I'm feeling blanked out. Sir, how to write situational questions? How do I revise the full syllabus before the exam? LODR regulations, how do I remember? And the secretarial standards, how I remember. So I have put it under hack 1. I'll tell you why. Pay attention. All of this is going to be done in your hack 1. All of this will be done. All you need to do is follow something which I have said. The solution to this is the company law exemption guide, which is actually a lecture which I have taken, which I have covered and made the student learn the sections of the full syllabus. I have taught how to draft answers. I have taught how to do drafting of resolutions. All of this will enhance your paper. And this company law exemption guide, you can complete it in a span of less than an hour. 45 minutes and you will be sorted, okay? So you can watch the lectures. I have put the company law exemption guide, including the PDF. I have put it in the WhatsApp and Telegram group. This is the most important. You follow that and remember about the exemption guide. Even 1 hour before the exam, before entering the exam hall, you will carry the this exemption guide with you, because it has all the list of sections, form numbers, important thresholds, okay, and it has important which sums comes with the solutions. All of that is there. So you carry this, okay, and even 1-2 hours before the exam, revise this. So when they give you the answer question paper, you will be able to remember all the sections. You don't have too much time to forget. Okay, so that is there. Your hack 1 is actually your exemption guide, which covers all of this. Okay, it covers the definition, the sections, and very simple secretarial standard. Now I'll give you one hack from hack 1 which you are going to follow in your paper. I am telling you, guaranteed it will come and guaranteed you will be writing. Now your SS1 is your secretarial standards for board meeting. Okay, so in the exam, whenever it comes about board meeting, you write SS1, talks about standards for board meeting. SS2 also you can give, secretarial standards 2 talks about general meetings. So you will say the secretarial ICSI has issued a secretarial standard for general meetings, which is given in SS2. And in board meeting, general meetings, all you come to know is about dividend. So SS3 is about dividend. So at least you will quote the sections and at least the secretarial standards surely you should be writing in your paper. So this is hack 1, company law exemption guide, has your back. You don't have to worry, everything is there including this thing. Now the hack 2. Now pay attention to what is hack 2. Pay attention very clearly what I'm saying. Normally, we know meetings and directors will have a weightage of approximately 40 to 50 marks in your paper. Okay? Meetings and directors comes for 40 to 50 marks in your paper. But I'm saying do meetings and directors last. Sir, what are you saying? Why do last? Now, this happened even during my exam when I was a student. Just before the exam, okay, let's say a day before the exam, if I go to revise meeting directors, I don't know where to stop. It will take my entire day and I will just be prepared for meeting directors, and the entire other chapters I will not study only. So if a student is not smart enough and strategizes well, they will be studying meeting directors and end up in exam with meeting directors only. So what do you need to do? Pay attention to the strategy which I followed, which ensured me success. Okay, I will tell you what to do. Meetings and directors do last. First, complete all the other chapters, which are all small chapters but high weightage chapters. See, meeting directors you must have already studied. You can quickly revise it. Even if I give you 3 hours time, 4 hours time, 5 hours time, it is easy to brush over and go. But the balance hours do the other chapters. Okay, so don't do the mistake of only studying meeting directors. Meeting directors do in the end give a certain number of hours. For example, 5 hours for meeting directors. How much ever is done, you're sorted. You will as it is remember and be able to write. The other important chapters, okay, which I'm saying to be done before meeting directors. First is your share and share capital. Okay. Now, sir, share and share capital is such a big chapter. It has the highest weightage. This alone will come for around 20 to 25 marks in your paper. Share and share capital. Now, I have put the video link in the description. You will get it. Then important is your accounts and orders. These are short exam questions. Members and shareholders, again very important. Debentures and deposits, very important. CSR, very important. Charges, important. And distribution of profits, dividend chapter. All these 7 chapters are extremely important. You need to complete it. Okay. And then once I'm done with these big chapters which are also there, then I will do my meeting directors, and then whatever I will give a time slot for all the small chapters in 2 hours, whatever is there I will cover. Now, for example, some chapters I cannot touch, okay, due to whatever time restriction, I have not studied before. So remember that at least do the JT scanners for it. Okay. Now the JT scanners are also shared with you all in the WhatsApp and Telegram groups. The scanners give you the past exam questions. Okay. So don't leave any chapter. Go through the past exam questions or the lesson roundup. Okay, which is there. So lesson roundup is there. From every end of the chapter in the module, there is a small summary. Read it up so at least you get an idea. And also all these lectures I have provided to all of you all in the dream batch. You can go ahead and study from there. Over 400 students, 400 to 500 students are there in the dream batch with us. So you can go ahead. All these lectures are there. I give you access to the paid lectures till exams. So you can study. Now, what is the next hack? The next hack is so important that I want you to stop everything and pay attention. Hack 3 is never in any other subject. This 15 minutes reading time is more important than company law. In company law, moment you get your question paper, you get 15 minutes to read it up. So take it very seriously. Go through all the options, read the questions, because a lot of questions will be situational. You will require reading. So make use of that 15 minutes. 1. Second, remember that company law generally, okay, in every group there will be one paper which is tough. So if your GIGL was very good, wait, there is a really big giant coming. You need to be prepared for it. In company law, remember, company law generally comes tough, but 100% of the paper will never come tough. It will be approximately 15 to 20 marks which will come tough, and this tough part will be in the start of the paper so that they want to scare the students. But remember, 80 marks to 85 marks will be in your pocket. So don't worry, even if it is tough, 100% of paper will never come easy. It's a professional paper, but you need to know that whatever is easy, that much is enough to clear. Okay, so don't get scared and don't waste time looking here and there. That's such a tough paper. Some people do it. Okay, 85 marks will be easy and manageable. Paper will be lengthy. So don't waste time. Time yourself. Very, very important. And as it is, even if we give students time, we even tell the students, right, attempt all the questions. You know all the questions, still you might not be able to complete. So remember that for 5-mark answer, you get 7 minutes max. If you exceed any question, okay, more than 7 minutes, which is a 5-mark answer, you will have to compromise on other questions or you might not be able to complete the paper. Okay, so this is the time hack. Next hack is very important again, is prepare yourself for the sums. Okay, in company law also there are sums and very easy baby sums are there, but you need to study for it. Okay, now sums are very predictable. They either come from buyback or they come from your section 186. Okay, 186 is loans and investments, wherever the threshold has been given. Okay, one sure shot, every single attempt this thing comes is related party transactions. So remember the rule number also. Okay, section number, section 188 read with rule 15 sub rule 3. Okay, talks about related party transaction. Confirm sure short question. Again, independent director, section 149 subsection 6, confirmed. Even remember the certain LODR regulation numbers, all which I have provided in the company law exemption guide as well as the JT scanners. Clear till here? So sums are going to come. It will generally come from these topics, and which sums come I have given all in the exemption guide. So exemption guide is all that you need to get an exemption. Next important hack is hack number 5. Okay, now pay attention that in every group, that whether it be group 1 or group 2, one paper will come tough. So if your one paper is easy, don't get don't think that everything is going to be easy. There's going to come one tough paper, and remember in the tough paper you will see students crying. Some will be looking here and there. Some people will say, my God, everything is outside, nothing came from what we have learned. It's very common. But remember that if the paper is tough, the correction comes easy and you will clear that paper. Okay, so don't worry, even if the paper comes tough, questions are tough, correction will be easy. So your job is to give the best attempt possible, and this happened with me in my exams also. There was a tax paper which came completely outside from the module, from the amendment, something different came completely. And even I kept my pen down and I was wondering what nonsense has happened. Institute has not asked from the module, they have not asked from the past exam questions, and they made it so tough. And almost everybody was crying in the paper, some were looking down. At that time I looked up and I said that if paper is tough for me, it is tough for everyone. Because it being tough, these people are wasting time. They are going to knock out themselves. It's a competitive exam. I just need to write better than them. So then I picked up my pen. I said I will write whatever I know from KG till my whatever I have studied. I will write everything. And I cleared the paper with good marks. Okay, so paper is tough. Don't worry. You will clear in that paper. And remember, for tough papers, you will clear that paper, but some people fail in the next paper because they found it tough. They will discuss that paper. They will feel that it's everything. So remember, once the paper is over, don't let it affect your next paper. Tough papers you will clear. Easy papers you might not get to study because you were impacted with the previous paper. So don't do that, fall into that stupidity. Second, remember one tip, that you love company law, right? So you will be fine. You've chosen to be a company secretary. You've chosen to become a compliance officer. So obviously company law is in your blood and it should be in your blood. Don't worry, you will clear. This is your strength, or that is why you must have taken up theory, right? As a course. Now hack number 6 always the last hack is something which I follow. Hack 6 is smile. Okay, right now also smile and say certain positive statements which I also said to myself. That I love what I am doing. I love company law. So I told myself that remember, no negative friends, okay, only positive friends. So if anybody is scaring you, cut them off. Anyone like me who is telling you that it is very easy, okay, I used to say it's extremely simple, it is easy, it is so simple, it is funny. Okay, I used to tell this, it's so simple, it is funny. So with that, I had confidence and I said, whatever comes, I will write. I have learned so much in chapter 1. I know all this is there. Chapter 2, all this is there. This is the section number. This is my exemption guide. Boom. I will drop a nuclear bomb into the entire answer sheet. All section numbers will be seen. Okay, so be ready, be positive and rock it up completely. Okay, so let's rock it. And when your paper is there, I want you to act positive. I want you to act like a professional and I want you to write till they snatch your paper. The exemption guides and the entire marathons which I have taken is more than sufficient to clear. And also remember that I have given you all access to the paid lectures in the Dream Batch. So go ahead, search in the app Dream Batch, you will get access to it, complete your lectures. So that is it from my end. I wish you all the very best to go in for your favorite paper and you will get an exemption. Thanks guys. See you all and